Hello?
Hello, Jughead. This is Archie. Come over right away. It's a matter of life or death.
Oh, relax, Archie.
Attention, all true believers. Marvel Comics is on the air.
The friend of the unfortunate, enemy of criminals. In reality, Dan Garrett, a rookie patrolman, loved by everyone but suspected by none of being the Blue Beetle.
Boys and girls, your attention, please. Presenting a new exciting radio program featuring the thrilling adventures of an amazing and incredible personality.
Faster than an airplane, more powerful than a locomotive, impervious to bullets.
Up in the sky, look!
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, everybody? Jeff here, Comic Dunes, in our Thursday 8 o'clock time slot, and I'm joined with a very special guest, one of my good friends, Dom. Here he is.
How's it going?
So,
How's it going?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Just getting ready for the holidays. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I missed you last week. We had a hiccup. You had an event. What was
It
going on?
was Mason's Christmas band rehearsal or recital, rather, was Thursday. So, and Hannah told me like multiple months in advance. So it was a little bit my fault, but you know, it should be the
in
last.
Dad World, we call that last minute, months in advance.
Exactly.
We just forget. That's great.
Yeah, we should be good now for the remainder of the Thursdays for the year, though.
Awesome. So, guys, we're back Thursday night again. Nothing changes. Great books, great prices. If you see something, say something. We claim form, right? We can do some joint shipping because we'll be together again next week. So if there's anything that you claim, guys, please, we can put that together for a shipping package next week. Okay, so shipping. Let's just go over that real fast. 1 pound is roughly about $13. Shipping recently went up. Anything about the 2 pounds going to be about $18 to $20. That's about a slab. We try to build out up to $100 because both Dominic and I, we include shipping at that $100 marker. So again, build out an order, buy one key book, buy one slab, anything in that $100 price point, you're going to unlock that free shipping.
Correct.
So we got that there. Again, guys, Thursday nights, 8 to 10, Jeff, Dom, whether we're doing it a split screen or we're together, this is going to be the team up to look forward to for the next couple of Thursdays. I guess let's get right into it, dude, right?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, right. Let's have some fun. So I have a nice mix of my side of some older books, some ratios, some variants, the hotter titles, some absolute Batmans, some Superman stuff, especially with that trailer that dropped today. Don't know if you saw it. Fantastic. Then transitioning down the line, some McFarlane Batmans, whole slew of comics and keys, just for a little bit of everything, man.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I mean, let's start off with something that one of my favorite books. This is the Iron Man 282. That's a VF minus, guys. That's a 7.5 VF minus, $30. That's the first full War Machine.
Yeah,
first full.
That's a good price in the book.
Yeah, I see a lot of like price fluctuation. I saw a VF minus going for like $40-$50, right?
Absolutely. I mean, that's what I saw.
Yeah, going all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to get this into their hands, Dom. You know how
absolutely.
This goes, right?
I might buy it.
Do it. You know what? You claim it. I'll hand deliver it, man. Hand deliver it.
Those are good. That's a book I'm always asked for. is because there's not a ton of Iron Man keys out there. So the Iron Man guys really have slim pickings as far as collectability goes, but that's one of the good ones. First,
and we got 2 copies.
awesome.
Look, so you got a VF minus
Yep.
and a VF plus, right? That's $85. I bet $45 in the VF plus.
Yeah.
Like I said, VF minus 35. And it's funny you mentioned that because right before the show started, Alex and I were talking about Iron Man keys and how few there really are in the entire run, right?
Yep.
You have what? Iron Man 1,
155,
54, 55.
Yep.
I have a Iron Man book here that's not necessarily a key, but it's a really nice cover.
Is that
issue 47?
Which issue?
No, it's issue 47.
Oh, 47. Yeah.
It's weird. It's like, I don't believe there's anything that's too key about this except for the cover is really iconic. I've seen this made into like those little comic book the room posters, right? And then like puzzles, which is really strange, but $35, great cover, vintage, and it still pops, man. Still pops.
Yeah,
but not many Iron Man keys there. So
no, whenever I get the demon, any books from the Demon in the Bottle run, they always do really well as far as like selling quickly. Anyway, so a lot of people like the Demon in the Bottle.
Yeah,
run, yes.
That 128 goes fast, man. Mills, real quick. I got your message from the other day. I've been behind. Those 2 books are available, so we'll throw it together for you. This right here, this is a 9092. I call it a 90 comfortably. Has not been pressed or cleaned. I have this at $125. I think that's a really good to move.
Yeah.
I see them at like 135, 150. So tonight, Jeff and Dom special. That's 125, and Mills, that unlocks the free shipping there for you.
And then we also, I think I have a 9. Yeah, we have a 9.4 white pager as well, a graded one. If you want to make the leap into the slabbed world,
why don't we show that one off? Give them a little bit of an option here. Excuse me. I feel like
Yeah, so 9.4 white pager, really nice book. Honestly, I don't think it's ever been pressed or cleaned. It's got a couple very minor spine ticks. But it's a really, really clean book, not a newsstand direct edition, $240, white pages though. And the good thing about this copy too is the wrap's pretty good. It's a little off center top to bottom, but overall it's pretty solid. So I like this.
You know what though? That off centering was frequent. I feel like in the 90s of a lot of those books.
Yeah, almost 98% of them have some
like with this one. This is like what you're talking about 90s wraps and off-centered books. Like this is one of the most frequent miswrapped off-centered books in that run. That era.
Yeah, I mean, I've had 261s that have been as much as almost half an inch off, where like they're completely like wrapped around. It's wild.
That's crazy.
So
9/8. Damn it, 9/8. Send it out the door.
Yeah, exactly. But
that's awesome.
I mean, 266 is a great book. I mean, Gambit he'll get a movie one day. I don't know when.
Dude, what do you think? What do you think about the Deadpool 3?
I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was great.
For newsstands at the moment. Okay. I thought him as Gambit was fantastic. And the fact that like awesome. Playing into the accent, couldn't really understand them. I'd love to see him back again.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It was really, really enjoyable.
And I think there was a cut scene after, or deleted scene rather, where like a portal opens. So hopefully we get to see him jump through there.
That'd be fun.
All right.
Talking about doing a Gambit movie for what feels like decades, but
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's been in that I guess the void status, right?
Mm-hmm.
So. All right, now what do you got next? Why don't we go book for book? Let's see what else you got going on over there.
All right, what do we got? So this is kind of cool. I know that some people like modern, some people are not against it, but I just got this back from CGC. So this is Marvel Comics 1000, but it's the D23 Expo edition, essentially. Pretty uncommon book. I was really surprised when I got this. I got it raw. I've never owned one before, which just says something because I've owned a healthy amount of books in my day.
Yeah. I mean, you got the book that matters.
Exactly.
To not have a Marvel Comics 1000 and then do the math. That's a little wild. Yeah,
exactly.
So that really book, Dom, right there. I've had that a couple times.
Yeah.
I've only topped out at a 9.6.
Yeah.
Because they're a little bit thicker.
They are. It's borderline square bound.
Yeah, and they were given out at an event. So it's
the
D23. Let's say they give that to my wife, and she's at an event with the kids. Is that really going to come home a 9.8? If it even makes it home at all,
It's a miracle any of them came home a 9.8. I mean,
yeah,
it was pretty unbelievable for a book that wasn't really distributed like most books were.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and isn't that like something with Mickey Mouse on the cover for a Marvel book or something?
So it's the first update. I've heard people call it the first appearance of Mickey. Now I'm not 100% sure in what capacity that first appearance of Mickey is.
Sure.
I think it's first Mickey on a modern Marvel cover, because the last time Mickey was on a cover was 50s.
Yeah.
Like a long time ago. Basically.
These guys, these modern collectors now with these bold claims, Yep. That's a bold claim, Cotton.
It is a bold claim. I don't know. I haven't dug too deeply into it, but it's a really, really cool cover, a really, really cool book. And if you're a modern variant guy, I mean, this is definitely one of the coolest ones. Rather than, not that there's anything wrong with the super high ratio stuff, but this is a cool book. So
I mean, look, it checks the boxes, man. It's Marvel, it's Disney. You got my guy Cap, you got Spidey in there. For me, that's a must-have.
Like I said. See Ant-Man down there?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yep.
See, I have a 9.6, so the upgrade was tough. But that's a book that I think, again, like you mentioned, every modern collector should have, especially if you're a Mickey and a Marvel fan.
Yep.
All right.
At 325 is very competitive on that book too. I've seen them listed and sell for over $500 before.
Yeah, I was going to say about like $450 and up is usually what I see them go for.
Yep.
So that's a great price, and it unlocks shipping, guys.
Correct. Yeah. So 325 is the last recorded sale, open auction on eBay, I believe. So that's
nice. Price to move.
Amazing.
Exactly. Amazing. All right. So you got. Let's see. You know what? You went there. Let me see if I can hit your Mickey and kind of keep it a little bit Disney for us, just so we can stay within that space. So you said Mickey. I'm in my head. I got some Dave Stevens Rocketeer stuff.
I do like a good Dave Stevens book.
Now I do have another. There we go. Okay, so we'll start, I guess, with the Disney transition with some Rocketeer. So these are a little bit more affordable copies, right? Some mid-grade stuff. $10 a piece. Nothing too crazy. Not as iconic as a Dave Stevens cover as you would probably like, right? But I feel like if you're a child of the 90s and you knew about the Rocketeer and you saw that movie, this is what you want. I mean, again, Cliff, $10, right? What was it? Jennifer Connelly, who was in that movie. And then if you wanted to go, I think slightly more expensive, this Alien World 4 is probably one of my favorite Dave Stevens covers.
Yep.
That's going to be $30. That's a 9.0. And then I have your number 2. It's going to be a VF Plus. So that's about an 8.5. It's going to be $20. There was a wild Dave Stevens craze over the last 6 months.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it took that to get real. It seemed like more recent recognition, but I mean, all of his artwork has been fantastic, man.
Oh, yeah.
And that special, the Seduction of the Innocent, the Halloween special. It's between that one and these. Probably my 2 favorite covers.
Yeah, I like that one. I've owned a few of the Seduction of the Halloween special. Always missing the 3D glasses though. Very difficult to find with the glasses.
Always, dude. I found 2 copies. None of them had a back cover.
Yeah. Oh wow. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm over 2 with the back cover. I don't even know what 3D glasses is, man.
And I think too, if anyone is interested, I know the rest of the Alien World run is not Dave Stevens, but I believe I have a complete run up for grabs. I think it's 1 to 9 or 1 to 12, something along those lines.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool. You don't really see it too often. If anyone's interested, I'll dig it out of the box. But it's awesome. Not terribly. Obviously, most of the value is in the was it 2 and 4.
Yeah.
But the whole run itself is, I think, $75 or $80, which isn't bad considering they're all cool books. I mean, it's a very interesting, cool little run.
Look at these covers.
Oh yeah, absolutely fantastic.
That's a pose. Both of those poses I've held before. I just waiting for somebody to draw me up. All right, so let's rotate some of these back books here. Let's see. Have you heard about this hype with Jeff?
Yes, absolutely. So Jeff the Land Shark first appeared. What was it? West Coast Avengers Volume 3 number. There it is. That one.
There it is. It is.
Yeah. So as you may or may not know, Marvel Rivals recently came out on.
Are you playing this Rivals game?
I am. It's really fun. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. I was actually playing before this. I left playing Marvel Rivals to come sell Marvel.
That's why I was late.
You can say
so school me. The only reason why I know Jeff is my kids watch Shark Dog, which is not anything like this. But then when I saw the character's name is Jeff, I'm like, I need to get this.
Yeah,
and now it's
depending on when you bought that, if it was longer than a month ago, you probably did pretty good.
I bought this. I bought 4 copies of this book for $1. Yeah. One for me and one for each of the kids, and now they're $25.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so this is $100 for the pair. So first solo,
it's a good price.
First appearance.
I need to dig through my boxes and see if I have any Jeff the Land Shark stuff. But
crazy.
Jeff the Land Shark, like I was saying, was playable character in Marvel Rivals, along with 32 other characters. Jeff is by far and away everyone's favorite. It's not even close.
Is he just OP? Like, what's the deal with that?
He's good, but he is more adorable than anything, if we're being honest. Okay. He makes funny little shark sounds. He runs around.
Sounds like me.
He's like a little puppy dog, basically. He's just a little shark dog. And everyone loves him. He is completely viable in the game, though. He's got a really good ultimate. He's got a little healing splash that heals your whole team. He shoots little projectiles at people. He can chomp them. Jeff is awesome. So everyone loves
anybody in the chat playing this game, anybody hanging out. I know we got like
I'd imagine so. I mean, it's incredibly popular right now. But my personal favorite, Moon Knight, is a playable character in the game, so that's who I will normally play as.
Are you telling me I should get in on this?
You should. It's fun. It's really fun.
Can you squad up?
Yeah, 6 players. Yep. Absolutely.
Okay, let's continue with the sale so I can download some Marvel Rivals.
There we go. Exactly. It's free.
All right, so
don't even have to pay for it.
All right, I'm in. Guys, let's do this tonight. Marvel Rivals. All right, so
you might be pulling those West Coast Avengers off the sale rack if you really like it. Might have
Say again?
I said you might be pulling the West Coast Avengers off the sale rack. You might be.
I'm going to give myself a discount. I'll pay cash.
Exactly.
Sold. I'm going to claim them.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, Jeff the Hype, Marvel Rivals, it's real. You got a $75 copy. That's about a 7.0. You have a higher grade Jeff first solo, $100 for the pair. That's shipping included. So you want to take that, claim Jeff pair. That's hysterical. That's absolutely hysterical.
Yeah, I gotta dig through my boxes and see if I have any laying around. I've been meaning to do it. I just haven't got to it yet.
That's it. Slacking. You're slacking.
I know.
I'm going to show off a couple more books real quick, and then we'll send it your way, and then you can ping it out for a little bit. So I went digging, Dom, and I had to pull these out because, again, you and I have a rich history in video games.
We do.
Also video game comic books here. So I was pulling out some early Valiant comic books. These are Captain N. So I have issues 2, 3, 4, and 5. I believe it was a 5-part set. Only missing issue number 1. These are going to be 10. This is a 10 because it's a 7.0. So a little bit on the mid-grade side. The rest are 9.0s. $15 each. Price to move. Cardstock. Nobody cared about any of these for the longest time. Nobody was collecting Valiant. Nobody cared to keep this in good condition.
Low print runs too. Very low print runs on all of the Valiant video game stuff.
Oh, yeah. And also the Prestige Edition stuff too, which is like the 4 WWF books and then the 4 the Super Mario ones. But yeah, so guys, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the I guess the 4 issues out of the complete run. 10 on the first one, $15 a piece. Again, hey Kenneth, what's going on, brother? Thank you for hanging out. Again, lower print runs, early Valiants. A lot of people overlook those. And then I have a Game Boy number 4 higher grade, 9.2, 9.4, excuse me. And then this is $30 on that. The highest value is probably going to be the Super Mario Brothers 1, 9.8.
I would imagine so.
Comic Valiant book. And then there's a Valiant preview that's yellow that was in the February, I think, 1990 or 92 edition of the preview magazine. That's yellow.
That's Super Mario Land World. It's Super Mario something, I think, right?
It was a yellow cover that it was like a free insert that month in that previews guys back in the day, and it was just yellow with I think he was sticking his hand up or something.
I know the cover. I can't remember what the title is. I might actually hold on. I think I have one. Let me look.
Right, but then you also have the Blip. The Blip, people say, was their first appearance in a comic book mills. But people debate that. You know, I don't know. Jumpman, is it Mario? But I think the highest value Valiant Super Mario book or video game book would be the 9.8 number 1. It's the white cover. All right, so we got some of those there, right there. Y'all interested? There's Captain N, the Game Master, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I thought I had that one, but I have the Mario number 1. So
yeah, that's a good one.
Yep.
Right, and then you have the yellow cover, which is a special, the orange rather.
Yep.
Which is a special edition.
Yep.
And then you have the white, another one of those, which is the Adventures of.
Yep. Yeah, and then again, there's Game Boy number 1. There's a ton of them.
And there's a ton of reprints.
Yep.
Make it sticky.
Yep.
All right. So we showed you that. We switched it up a little bit. All right, brother, you take it away. Let's see what you got on your side over there.
We have kind of along the same lines. Jeff, I think you saw this, which is another cool book. This was the G.I. Joe, but this is the New Dimension edition. So essentially, if you want, your silent issue of G.I. Joe, but
issue number 21.
Exactly. But you can't find one, can't afford one, et cetera, et cetera. This is a great option to get a 9.8. Basically, Cover Swipe came out in 2009. Very, very hard book to find. This is a pretty scarce variant. And as you're a Joe fan, I'm a Joe fan. Just a really, really cool book.
I was collecting those like IDW
stuff. It was totally slept on for a really long time.
Nobody cared for those variants. It was like,
and then
who was ordering them?
I couldn't tell you. I mean, you had this, and then there's the Transformers series. There's some Turtle stuff. There's a lot of really cool IDW stuff, which I think the IDW stuff kind of gets overlooked a lot. Even now, I mean, everyone, when you think of independent, Image is really the only thing that comes to mind for most people. But as you showed the Valiant books, the IDW stuff, there's a lot of really, really cool, newer independent stuff that is completely worth buying. And
absolutely.
I think this is one of those books. I mean, it hits most of the, your modern collecting checkpoints, I would say.
Yeah. Let me see that cover again too. I like how it's that cover swipe for the for the 21, right? Mm-hmm. Which is again super important if you're a Snake Eyes fan. And, look, if you're a G.I. Joe fan like this guy right here, right? Like Dom said, that checks the boxes. The IDW is harder to come by because nobody cared for those variants.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And you know what? We might have to have the conversation because that was the book I was eyeing as per Hannah.
I remember.
Yeah, that would look good with my 9.8 collection, man.
It would. I'm sure it would.
Oh, wow. What's next to that? You got some Nightwing?
Yes, we got that. And then I just got this in, too. This is
Oh, that's a good one.
So this is technically Siege 3, but it is not the Siege 3 from 2010 that everyone thinks of.
Okay.
This is the Deadpool number 10 Mexican edition, which is the same cover as Siege 3. It actually says Siege 3 on the thing, but it's underneath there. It actually is Deadpool number 10.
Oh, wow.
It's the same exact Campbell cover as you get on the $3,000 Siege 3 and 9.8. But
it's like a Justin Bieber homage, right? Or something wild
like
that?
It is. Yeah. Well, it's really interesting. but I was unfamiliar with the book until I got it fairly recently. This was also raw, got it graded. It just came back. Was super stoked to get the 9.8. There's only 19 of these in 9.8.
Oh, wow.
Which
under
is crazy.
20.
Yeah, under 20 for a Campbell, very classic Campbell cover. Only 19 of them. I don't even know if there's any ones on eBay other than this one.
So is that a La Mole variant?
It is. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely. So this came out in 2015. So it was a couple of years after the Siege 3 Campbell variant. But like I was saying, that book is like $2,500 in 9.8 now. So,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
I feel like that book and that Wolverine Nabisco book are two of the most like hottest and most expensive modern variants.
Yep.
Right. Especially like Wolverine and Deadpool.
Yep.
Those two are wild.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Good grab on that, dude.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that one. And then I think I actually have the Bieber variant as well. I just saw it.
Oh wow. Well, like the actual Siege 3?
No. Hold on.
It's a black cover.
Hold on. I had it a second ago. Let me see if
I feel like at that point I'm just making things up. All right, so you know what? Let's just show.
Yeah, this one.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
that's so good.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny, which is obviously this is not a Campbell cover. It is after Campbell, but it is swiped off of that book, which is swiped off of Siege 3. So there you go.
You can't triple stamp and double stamp.
That's right. You can't triple stamp.
That's good. All right, so I can't top that. I got no Bieber fever. I got no 9.8 Lamoles. All right, but what I do have, and I'm hyped, so I'm gonna lean into a little bit of DC right now because I don't have much Superman, but I was really feeling that trailer this morning.
Yeah,
so I went digging, and I went in to see if we could find some goodies, right? Two classic Todd McFarlane Batman covers, guys. These are one's a newsstand, one's direct, both first print, right? Batman 423, Starlin, Cockrum DeCarlo. Again, iconic Todd McFarlane cover. Favorite part is he forgets the color in that one spot right next to Batman's head. But guys, we got a $200 copy. This is about a 9.0, 9.2. And then we have a $100 copy at a 7.0. And on that point, let's take a quick breather. I see some dad jokes coming in. What nationality is Santa Claus?
Ooh. I'm bad. I don't know.
North Polish.
That's good. I like that.
We'll see you in a minute, guys.
Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons in Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
Mondays suck. Wednesdays ain't so great either. What you need after a hard day is to hang with your pals down at the comic shop. Next best thing, hanging with your friends on Comic Collectibles.
We're back.
We are
looking
back.
at the weather.
It's snowing?
No.
Rex and John and our welcoming community of regulars shop some high-quality comics.
There are only 100 copies in existence,
including one-of-a-kind sketch cover art made just for us.
Action Comics number 18 with Wonder Woman cover sketch.
Wow.
Sure, your local comic shop will always be first in your heart, but some days, you just don't want to put on pants. That's when you shop with Comic Collectibles. Mondays at 6, Wednesdays at 7. It's all part of the experience. Ask your local comic shop to add Battle Quest comics to your pull list today. There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
Welcome back, everybody. I am Jeff here with my buddy Dom. We're live on the Experience Thursday night, 8 to 10. And here we are, guys. We got a ton of cool books, raw stuff, ratios, slabs, keys, anything that your comic collecting heart could desire. And welcome back, guys. All right, so where were we before? Say again?
McFarlane. We were at McFarlane.
McFarlane, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, so McFarlane, 423.
Yep.
I have a newsstand 7.0 for 100. I have a 9.0 near mint minus $200.
Yep.
Price to move. I can't believe the increase on these and how steady they stay. Going to be $100, $200 book probably for a long time.
And there's multiple prints of that book, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think 3 printings. Definitely 2 printings. For sure. I want to say 3, but I don't want to lie to the people.
Yep.
So you got something good there.
Yep.
Now, I see something
has always been really, really hot. It doesn't really matter what it is. Obviously, the Spider-Man run is legendary. I mean, it's one of the best runs of all time. You had, 299 to 328 of Amazing Spider-Man, something like that, give or take.
Yeah, I think it was 325 or 26. Then he dropped off for an issue and then did the 28.
And then it was Eric Larson picked it up for a second, and then he came back. But regardless, I mean, it's one of the most legendary runs of all time.
Yeah.
So it just the McFarlane and stuff, like I said, it always does well. I mean, we have a bunch of that stuff lying around. I think we have some of the Spider-Mans around. We have obviously that one.
Do you have a 340? Mills.
I don't. Do I have a 340? I don't think. I don't remember. I may have a 340. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, you know what? A cool one though. Actually, that you don't see very much. I do have a Conan 241. Which is a McFarlane cover that you very rarely see. I mean, the late Conan books are pretty hard to come by. I mean, this is unfortunately a kind of a rough copy. It's probably about a VG, but $10 gets you an iconic, very difficult to find McFarlane cover.
Meet me in the middle, Jamil. Do 90. 90 on the newsstand. We lock it up.
It's a good price. It's a good price.
Oh yeah. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even negotiate. That's it. That's my man right there.
Yeah, it's solid. That's a solid one.
You know what? Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna go. Don't even, Mills. 80. I like you. We're going 80, Mills. Put it to the side.
There you go.
That's it. I appreciate you with that. But we're going to just do the 80 because you know what? We got your other books. You're a long time. We're going to set the tone tonight.
There we go.
All right. So,
and then I have one of these lying around too. If anyone needs a Silver Spider-Man, one of the other McFarlanes. Pretty awesome.
You wouldn't happen to have a platinum lying around anywhere in there, would you?
I did have one. I sold it though, which is an unbelievably valuable book now. I could not believe how much it was worth.
Yeah, dude, it's wild. It's why there's certain books like what it's weird because I have a conversation with people and they're like, "Oh, the market's down, this, that, and the third," and it's that's I understand that point in the conversation, but from my perspective, and please jump in if I'm wrong in chat, you're not buying those big books. There's still plenty of books on this smaller level that have taken such a drastic hit and increase that even after everything's come down, they're still up.
Yeah.
Right. It's like it's just crazy to me to see again like that book, right? Like this book. This is a book that's always going to be now at least $100. I have 125 on that, 8.5. That's probably around like a $130, $140 book, right?
Yeah.
And you got 1, 2, and then the other one I see on the top. What is it? You're right.
The 44, right?
Yeah, that 44.
Yeah.
So those are the books that you want right there for any Teen Titans fan.
Yep.
There it is, guys.
The 1-2 punch.
Boom.
Yeah, they're both sweet books. It's a book that I'm always very like. I call these books the collection savers, right? Because like you buy a collection, you start going through it, and then you're like, oh man, this ain't looking too good. You know, a lot of that early '80s stuff is really hit or miss, and then you pull out a new Teen Titans 2, you get a Batman Adventures 12, you know, a couple of those books in there, and they literally will save your whole buy. So
you get that pocket of goodness in there.
Anytime I see this book, I'm like, it's gonna be a good one.
I'm like, yeah, I love the first appearance of Jericho.
Exactly. Exactly.
This is Nightwing guy.
Big Nightwing
guy. Falcon he's got on his chest. I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, no.
Right, so we're leaning into some DC there. I'm just gonna flash Dom real fast.
Yeah.
Some quick Justice League Unlimited variants. Now these books were pretty hot. I have a 1 in 50 and a 1 in 25. They're near mint or better, so 9.4 or better, freshy. A 1 in 50, that's a $25 book. This is a wraparound cover. We'll put that one back to the side. And this one moves. I can't even, like hotcakes. This goes for about a $20 book right now. I sell these for $15 all day. 9.6, high grade. 1 in 25, Dave Wilkins. So we got a couple new ones. And again, got the squad with the Superman movie right around the corner. I feel like everybody's going to jump on board your DC stuff.
Yep, I would agree. I'm looking. I thought I had some Superman stuff. Oh, here we go. That's what I was looking for. Speaking of books that have come down but are still great, this is a fabulous little set. First Doomsday, got a couple copies. 17 is surprisingly hard to find. I mean, I buy a lot of collections, not a ton of 17s in there.
Yeah. Do you have any other prints of those as well?
I did, but the later prints sell really quickly. I had a fifth print with the little DC Universe logo.
Oh, those DC Universe stuff is good, man. Some of those are really good.
Last week, but these are $10 a piece. Just if you collect Superman, you got to have Perseverance of Doomsday. It's just
that's the quintessential '90s, man.
Yep, absolutely.
Right? I paid $100 for my red poly bag, not the platinum. $100 as a 10-year-old kid. Okay, 1992, 93. Young Jeff had no idea what he was doing. Older young Jeff still might not have any idea what he's doing, but that is essentially the 90s. If you don't have that, you didn't live and or collect through arguably the worst period, but / the best period, right?
Yeah, look, you need, every collection I buy has got a couple of these in there. Every collection.
Dude, man, that was the rage back in the day, man.
Absolutely,
it was the rage.
All the rage. That's the Superman. It's.
I might get that armband tattooed next.
There you go.
Go in all way in. That's good. You know what? Excuse me. Since you said Superman, let me check. Do I have any Superman, any DC stuff? This is cool. Oh, you know what? You guys know about this one? You seen this one, Dom?
Which one?
A little JLA Avengers.
I've not seen that. That's very thick.
So these were 1 per store.
Really?
Yeah, I believe this was a 1 per store. Oh gosh, why am I'm drawing up a blank right now.
Yeah.
But this is 1 per store. geez, I had this at about $125.
And so is it like an omnibus? Is it a?
Yeah, it collects the whole story.
Okay.
Now, geez, you know what? I was having the conversation with Alex right before we started. Now I'm having a brain fart. But it's a thicker trade paperback, right? It originally retailed for $30. I have it at $125. Go look at the last price. I believe it was $135, a little bit north than that. Super cool. Yeah, and it's very clean, very clean.
That's awesome.
$100 on that.
Yeah.
Very random.
I've not seen that.
Yeah, you know, I wasn't too familiar with it, and then when I was having the conversation with Alex, he was giving me a little lesson about what this was. I thought it was cool. I'm only familiar with the 4-part story.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, all right.
Very cool.
What else you got, brother?
Oh, here's something. This is cool. It's not related at all. I just got this.
Hard pivot.
Hard pivot. About as hard as you can pivot. Have you ever seen this, Jeff? Are you familiar?
What is that? Hold on. It's a hero initiative limited to 7,000 in honor of this. That's good. I like the pivot.
That was
What
good.
is
That was very good. This is Rolling Stone magazine from 1971.
That's the cover.
No, this is the whole thing. It's like a newspaper.
Oh wow.
This is essentially the English release of Rolling Stone magazine, sold in the UK. I believe these were sold in the UK.
That's amazing.
15 pence this cost you. As far as I'm aware, there's only a couple superhero related Rolling Stone magazines. But I mean, Rolling Stone magazine is, one of the largest publications.
That's amazing.
Ever.
I'm fluent in foreign books. Thanks to a lesson I got from my buddy James.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot. I've never seen anything like Rolling Stones, like overseas. That's really cool.
It's very, very cool. Herb Trimp actually did the cover, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
Which is extra, extra cool. 1971 came out. This is Rolling Stone number 91. So it's issue 91 of Rolling Stone magazine. It is basically a newspaper, though. Like, you open it up and it's like that big. It's enormous.
Oh, wow. So it folds out.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's
I believe
cool.
there's a Hulk story and a Spider-Man story in this Rolling Stone magazine.
Oh, that's awesome.
Surprisingly affordable. It's only about $45.
That was my next question. What does something like that go for?
About $40, $45, which is crazy because it's a very, very cool, very unique piece of.
I've never seen that
memorabilia. Yeah, I hadn't seen one either until I got it. It's very
stuff like that. Like, it's weird because I'm lucky enough to be in a position to see the books that people like. Yep. Oh my God, that exists, and I'm like, yeah, one guy has 10 copies, right? Like stuff like this is crazy because you don't live overseas, right? Mm-hmm. Like you won't see that unless something like that it just magically makes its way to someone's collection like that. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
So $45.
Yeah, get you a really
Rolling Stones.
Yep,
really trippy cover.
Yep. Yeah, it took me a minute to figure out exactly what it was when I got it. It came in a collection I bought. But yeah, no, it's a very, very cool piece that I hadn't seen before.
That's cool.
Like I said, I've been doing this for the better part of 10 years. You've been doing it about the same. I've never seen one before.
Well, when you pulled that book out, at first I thought it was a foreign Hulk book. Yeah. And I was like, what's at the top? I can't really.
Yep.
Oh, a little worried you might be too young for this, but here we go. Why did Chad Kroeger of Nickelback play a donkey in the Christmas pageant? God, I hate Nickelback. Let's go. He never made it as a wise man. Let's cut it.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it.
FOC, a comic industry term for the final day a new comic can be ordered by a local comic shop. So, what does that mean to you? Well, it's your last chance to order a new comic book from your local comic shop. Order up! The FOC show will go over every book that's about to be cut off every Friday afternoon.
I'm going to highlight some of the stuff that I think is really worth paying attention to.
So that you can put in an order at your LCS for as many copies or as many variant covers as you want.
Sometimes the store needs to know to up their orders.
Never miss out on a popular comic again. Order up, part of the experience.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Never made it as a wise man. That was a good one. It had me for a minute, man. Guys, welcome back. I am Jeff. This is Dominic. Happy Thursday. Thursday, what does that mean? It means 8 to 10, you get to see us with all of these fantastic books.
That
the
is
next
true.
couple weeks, we're here hanging out. Guys, if there's anything that you claim from Dominic or myself, please do yourself a favor, do us a favor. We'll talk about that in a second, Mills. Fill out the claim form. Be very specific about the book and the price. We can do combined shipping since we're going to be, again, together pretty much the next couple of weeks. Guys, shipping. 6 books, 1 order is probably going to be around like $15. Shipping just went up. So if there's 1 to 2 pounds, about a slab, 7 to 10 books is going to be about $18 to $20. Get to $100, guys. Build out a package between the next couple of weeks. We will combine and compile. Once you hit $100, it's going to be free shipping. So that's the goal. Shipping is included. That's 1 book. It could be 10 books. So let's make it happen. Yeah, guys, Dom, myself, slabs, keys, back issues. If there's anything you see now or during the rewatch, just shout it out, please. Yep. Once the show's over, leave a comment, thumbs up. It goes a long way to helping the algorithm and getting this in front of a lot more potential friends and family and comic community members. So with that being said, Dom, what do we got right now, brother? What are we going with?
Yeah, and like Jeff was saying, if there's anything you were looking for, just feel free to type it out in the chat. I mean, chances are between the two of us, we'll probably have it. Not saying we have everything, but we have a lot.
This is true. This is true.
Speaking of a lot, what do I want to put up next? Let's go over here.
While he's digging real fast, Mill. I absolutely loved that trailer. I thought that Superman trailer was fantastic. I loved the tone. I felt like a little corny campiness to it with like the dog, but I'm all for it. Give me a kaiju. Give me that silly Guy Gardner haircut. I'm actually pretty convinced that either tomorrow and or Monday, if not at the latest by the next New Year, Alex will have a jean jacket and the same bowl haircut and possibly a light up ring too. Loved it. I cannot wait to see the next trailer. Hopefully Super Bowl.
That's excellent. I did not watch it yet. I've been I was working quite a lot today, and I saw it came out, and I've been meaning to sit down and watch it, but I've been prepping for this show and getting all my eBay stuff
playing
done.
Marvel Rivals. You forgot whatever you say was on the internet. You were caught.
I was going to, and then I told my son we'd play more. He plays, so Mason plays as well. We play together. So I had 1 hour between that I allocated for in between the end of my work and this show, and then I played Marvel Rivals, and I have not watched it yet. But as soon as this is over, I will be watching the trailer. So,
if Miles was like, Dad, we got to play a game, I would drop everything to hang out with him. So I totally get it.
That's pretty much what it is. I was supposed to, I hurt my shoulder last week. I've been packaging and carrying so many books to the post office that apparently I have tinnitus or tendinitis in my shoulder.
Okay.
Something
you're not in packing shape. You're not in comic book packing shape.
Apparently not. I need to get on your level because I haven't sold nearly that many.
I do 20 of the tape. We call these tape rolls.
Yeah.
Right? And then we switch hands.
Yeah. I need to work out my packing or something.
And I carry a roll of tape with me to do.
Yeah.
It's almost like a kettlebell.
Yep. Yeah, it's terrible. So I actually had to go to urgent care and make sure my arm wasn't going to like fall off or something.
That bad, huh?
It was really bad. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to speak to Sam and Neil, and we might have to start a comic book boot camp. Get everybody in shape.
I thought I was in
out
shape.
there.
I really did. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And then apparently I don't know. I woke up one day and I couldn't move my shoulder, and I was in excruciating pain. I don't remember why I went on that tangent, though. I have absolutely no memory of where I was going prior to that point. But
show me, tape the box. You invented packing and shipping page. Oh, that's right. Tape on.
Tape off. That's right.
Actually,
there's the trailer for the Karate Kid just came out as well.
I know.
Yep.
Do you have a Hulk 180 or 182?
I have 181.
I have a 181.
Yeah, we have a couple 181s. I actually don't think I have a 180 or 182.
Yeah, I get one in my. I don't think so.
Yeah, I definitely have the issue in between that though. Which is actually funny. I'm surprised that there was. I just got a really large collection. I assumed there was going to be one in there, but there was not.
Mills, what I have is the not even close, but I do have this.
Yeah, it's like the same book.
You know what? We're close. 172 plus 8 or 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the ballpark. Okay.
Yeah, definitely in the ballpark.
I'm in the ballpark.
Yeah.
No, this is all I got. This one right here, though, this is a VF Plus, clean copy. An awesome Juggernaut Hulk cover right there. $20 on that, Mills.
Yep.
The colors are similar.
I was gonna say it is. They're both blue.
That's it. They're both Hulk.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know, do I have any good Hulk stuff?
I don't think.
I think I have a 410. I think I have a first Thunderbolt.
Okay. But what about the Justice League International, Pastor? How do they wrap that in there? So Mills, while we're going over that, there you go, $20 if anybody is interested in that. That's issue 172, Herb Trimpe cover.
Nice.
We'll throw this right on top here. So that's a really nice, Incredible Hulk book. Let's see what else we have. Incredible Hulk-wise. Might be tough, Mills, especially with those numbers.
I've got a lot of Hulk books.
Not even close.
I have a nice little 331 over here. Cool book. Cool. Yeah. I honestly don't remember why this is a key issue, but it is.
I like it.
Yep. Clean copy. Probably VF, $15.
Not necessarily in that space, Mills, but I know some people like different printings. So the first print of this book was red. The second print was blue. Green means third print. Kind of cool because she is green. The writing's green. It's a 9.0. It's $20 on that one. Let's see, do I have any other Incredible Hulk?
I've got a box of like, if you're just looking to fill the run, I have like a huge box full of Incredible Hulk. No major keys in there, but it's just a bunch of run filler stuff.
Yeah,
You could probably put most of the run together, with the exception of 180 and 182.
And that's funny. That's the ones that you don't have.
I know.
All right, so let's see. We're talking about that. This is not Marvel nor DC. Really cool reprint cover. He flies to the Fortress of Solitude, stars, then comes. The JLA tries to fight him off. Fail Soup comes in, rallies. The JLA saves again. America loves him again. Okay. Pretty good. Edge of Spider-Verse 2. I need all the books besides 4. Do you have an Ultimate Fallout 1 to 3 and 5?
I do. I would have to. It'd take me a minute to find them, but I do have them.
Yeah. I don't have an Edge of Spider-Verse 2. I do not. I can't even keep them like.
Yeah,
I got 2 guys who buy them, and they probably have 10 copies each. It's the wildest thing. But so Dom, this is what I was talking about. This was the old Starling. What is it? 27,
Starling 49.
49. Why I think it's 7. I was gonna say 87, 47. So that guys, this is a reprint. But that's cool because that's the design that they based Bender on. Or Futurama. So if you guys are a Futurama fan, this is a $10 book, guys. Nothing too wild. Just trying to mix it up a little bit for you. All right. So I'm gonna go through some of this stuff on the bottom. I don't know if I showed this, but
Wizard 1. That's cool.
Yeah. So this is cool. The guy took out the poster.
It happens.
Bummer.
I have one with a poster if you need one with a poster.
I might need one. And if anybody here, guys, if you need one with the poster, just shout it out, please.
Yep.
This right here, I have it for $50.
Yeah.
No poster, but it's got the insert card. So your sub card is in there. So is the insert on the other side. Again, you know what? Guy took the poster out, $50.
Yeah.
Wizard
Don't mind
number
me,
1, guys.
Dig for a Spider-Verse real quick for
nice.
Spider-Verse Ultimate Fallout. I know I have them. I just don't remember where they are.
Yeah, you got it. You got a bunch of stuff there.
I definitely.
All right. So while you're digging,
they're in a box.
I'm going to show a couple things here, guys. So the first thing I want to show is one of our books here at Dynamite. I don't want to give too much away because I'm a big Thundercats fan, and I don't know who's reading Thundercats, who's not. But this is an Apex #1 metal. This is limited to 100 copies. Beautiful, beautiful metal cover there. Let me see this here. See that? The shine, I'm sorry. This is Thundercats Apex #1, first solo Apex series. So this is a newer character. Again, I don't want to give anything away. Fantastic. If you guys are Thundercat readers, I highly recommend you go out and pick this series up. Also, too, not to be this guy, but you got to pay attention to everything. The Apex 1 was on the top 10 list. So we need it. Wow. It was. Well, again, this is the first time in Thundercats history in the books that there's been 2 new characters created.
Oh, brand new characters.
Yeah, 2 brand new characters. So we got one earlier, and then we have Apex.
That's awesome.
And it's just pretty gnarly. The story is pretty outrageous. We'll leave that as is. So again, guys, if there's anything that you guys claim, do me a favor, please. Phil, how much is that Apex? This Apex is a metal. This is $100, Pastor Michael, because it is a metal. It does come with the COA. This is the only copy that I have available right now. Metal. I wish I had nails. Amy taps the metal and you can hear it. But this is $100 on the metals, guys. My only copy on that, and that will be shipped, Michael. And I'll probably throw in a Dynamic Forces variant as well, just because we like to hook everybody up. So yeah, so that book was on the top 10 with the COA. Yes, sir. With the COA. It's already there. All ready for you to rock, brother. Okay, so we're going to keep talking. Some artists that everybody likes. I'm a fan. I do collect. I have a bunch. Scotty Youngs. Just a bunch of $5 Scotties.
Nice.
Right. Some Defenders, some Lando. We'll slide these over here. All right. You got a little bit of a Logan Legacy. Death of Wolverine. Michael, let me know, man. We're here. We're here.
Yeah,
Look,
I was checking a couple boxes for the ultimate box. I'll find it eventually, and when I do, I'll put them to the side.
Hey Mills, do me a favor. Shoot me a message on Instagram. I know that's how you like to communicate, and I'll ping. Oh my God! Did you hear that the owner of the Jets refused to trade? That the player had a low. Is that real? Yeah, I got you, Michael.
That's crazy.
I'll throw in a DF for you.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Scotty stuff, Invincible Iron Man variant. I was flipping through the box.
Oh, that's cool.
On the Scotty train.
Wait. That's Scotty Young?
I believe so. Yeah, I'm almost positive. Wow. Almost positive.
That's wild. And I like how that's an homage to your Tales of Suspense.
Yep. Yeah, it's cool.
Hey, Pastor Mike, do me a favor. When you fill out that claim, say Apex and DF variant, and I got that in there for you, man.
Very cool. Congratulations. All right, what else do we got in here? This is a cool variant.
Ooh, yeah, little.
This was, who did this? Greg Land, maybe?
Is that a Greg Land?
I believe so. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's a very cool cover.
That's a nice variant. I like the fact that they play that out in the movie. Spoiler alert.
Absolutely cool cover.
Right. Also, Death of Sabretooth. Key book there if you're a Wolverine Sabretooth fan, right? That's his number one.
Yep. No, it's a sweet book. This is probably I would say VF plus NM minus $45.
Oh wow, good price on that.
Yep.
It's a good price on that, and clean too with that grade.
Yep.
I've seen a bunch of those always, and they get dinged up big time.
Absolutely.
So while you're showing through there, guys, I'm going to show some of my Scotties here. I have 2 copies of Star Wars Darth Vader #1. Alrighty, guys. Same grade. This is the first full appearance of Black Chrysanthemum. I feel like I'm getting that wrong, but somebody will yell at me if we do. Princess Leia #1. $10 a piece. Guys, 2 copies there. And let's see, is everything else 20? Oh, let's move these down. Ooh, we got a nice one. I like this book right there. A little Spectacular Spider-Man. They were going to trade for Jerry Judy, and the owner nixed the trade because one of his kids or grandkids told him that he had a low Madden rating. They've been about, oh my God. That, you know what, as a Jets fan, that doesn't surprise me, Mills. I got nothing for you.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I'm losing my words. I got nothing. So
and then
all
we got
these guys.
A couple more Scotties too floating around.
Ooh, nice.
Spider-Man.
What do you got in yours? I got 5 on these.
FF. Yep, that's what all these are.
There you go, guys. You got a little $5 Scotty pile. If you see anything, let us know. Fill out the claim form, and we will invoice you. All right, so let's move some of these to the side.
What about
prison action?
Oh, here's
what do you guys want to see? Chat, what are you thinking, chat? Let me take a swig of my water here.
Some signed Campbells. Any
that's
Campbell
cool.
fans in the chat?
Oh, wow.
124. J. Scott Campbell edition D. 9/8 signature series.
That's a great price. You get the 9/8.
Yep.
You get the signature.
Yep.
Right. What does he charge for? It's got to be close to like $100, probably.
Yeah.
For
It's
Scott.
definitely. Yeah, I think he's 75 or so. And this is the Virgin cover as well. So Virgin.
That's
variant.
awesome.
Yeah.
I find this chicken noodle soup to be quite tasty. Okay. I had some ramen soup last night. That's all I got. I'm not a big chicken noodle guy. All right, so what do you got? So is that the first Riddler, Silver Age Riddler, right over your shoulder? What's that Batman book?
Oh. No, these are. I just grabbed a couple. Everyone always asks for them. So I just kind of grabbed some nice Silver Age Batman. We got issues 191 and 174. Not
nice.
really keys, just great run fillers if you're looking for
Yeah.
Batman stuff. Mid grade, affordable. 25 on this one, 10 on this one. Just nice Silver Age Batman stuff.
Yeah, those colors pop from back here. Like I can see that red. It stands out. It's bold and color stripes, man. It's nice.
Yeah, they're cool books for sure.
Yeah.
Some nice Silver Age Batman stuff, and then we have some cool modern Batman stuff too. Actually, I have these
flash it up, and then we'll. Oh, nice.
Yeah, not bad, huh?
Clean. That
really nice. Really nice.
That's a nice book, man. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't necessarily like Bane, but I love that cover.
Yeah.
I own about 6 copies of that book.
Yeah,
Don't know why. Don't know why. And then the green one, the Vengeance Part 2. Dom, what are your prices on those, and what are the grades on those? And then let me answer Mill's question right after that.
Probably a near mint plus. It's really, really, really nice. Maybe near mint mine. Near mint plus. Beautiful book, $100. First print. And then the Mad Love I had priced a little bit lower. It's probably a fine plus. It had somewhere, I think, right in this area, if I remember correctly, $60 on the Mad Love.
Tough book to get clean, man. Those books always show a lot of defects. Obviously, the black covers, but I feel like those books in particular, the Mad Love, always just like mid-grade mangled.
Yep.
all
Black
right,
covers.
So Mills, I know for me, it's art. Like, that's what I've been buying myself. My kids are getting Hot Wheels. Lots of Hot Wheels tracks is what they want, and then a ton of action figures. My wife, she's getting a pair of boots that she wants. She doesn't know, so if she's watching this, I totally ruined that surprise. But I'm going to play the odds that she is not.
There you go.
How about yourself, sir? What are you getting for yourself, for the kids, for the missus?
Oh, man. Honestly, I'm kind of a last-minute chopper, if we're being honest. Yeah,
okay.
Kind of last. I ordered some little stuff. Hannah and I were going to do a smaller Christmas this year as far as the gifts go. We're going to get some. I'll get her. I got her some little stuff. Nothing major. And then Mace is funny. He's kind of like, I always ask him what he wants. He's like, I don't really want anything, which is like a total not kid thing to say. So he really likes trips and stuff. So I'm trying to get the family to Florida.
Nice.
Probably not this year, probably early next year.
Okay.
So I think we'll probably end up just doing like a family Christmas trip.
Oh, very cool. You gonna go to one of the parks or?
Probably. We really like Everglades a lot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we did. The last time we were in Florida, we were in Marco Island, which is the southernmost on the west coast, the southernmost island before Everglades National Park. And then we stayed there and kind of drove into the park, and like that was really nice. So we'll either do that again, or we'll stay in like Key Largo and then go into the park from that way. So,
nice.
Yep.
Mills, what are you doing, man? What are you doing for the holiday? If you know Marvel did nothing but Hulk for 52 weeks, that would be a banner. Oh my god, I love these dad jokes. You guys are awesome. My son's Transformers and an RC buggy clothes. Haven't gotten anything for the wife, but I'm thinking jewelry.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you should probably get her that Hulk 181. That would wrap around the wrist really nice. That. Oh yeah. That you could buy her like a nice expensive slab. This way, when she looks in it, she can see the reflection, and when she does herself up. That's what I would get my wife.
Yep. I did get my wife. She wanted the Campbell Spider-Man 601.
Oh yeah, you go with the tiger. Oh no, the couch one.
On the couch one, yeah. That's the only book my wife has ever like wanted. So I had one back here in the room, and then she saw it. She's like, "I'm gonna keep this." I'm like,
okay. I would have charged her. I would have billed her. Let me get your email. I'm gonna invoice you. Yeah. Like, honey, fill out this claim form. Yeah, thanks for joining in the EXP. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's funny. But yeah, that's like the only book she ever like wanted to keep.
That's hysterical. That's good. All right, so we're gonna rock this. We're talking about books, guys. I'm gonna go right into some Frizen books here. So I have a nice little stack. We did some Scotties. Jenny Frizen's. She is one of the hotter artists nowadays, and what a lot of people don't know is that this is some of her earlier work. So
what is that? Red Sonja?
Yeah, this is Red Sonja, issue number 1, back from 2013. Now they did reprint some of these. So if you go to look, guys, online and you're like, Jeff, why is this one book $40? And I see the same cover online and it's not. It's because there was a reprint. This is the original. I can promise you that. 2013, $40 for a 7.0. And then the rest of them from there, guys, they're pretty affordable. And by affordable, I mean like they're either 10 or $20. Some of them are going to be black and white sketch covers, right? See some of those. Then you get your 11 cover A, then your black and white, your blood red. And then you got a nice little 3-piece at the end, issue number 13 for my Frizen fans. So get it while you can, guys. Earlier, Jenny Frizen, affordable price points. They range from about $10 to $40. So we'll throw those up there.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, it's wild. It's like Frizen, Momoko, Stozomachia.
Yep.
I mean, like some of the more Art Germ. I can't keep Art Germ in the house.
Yep.
Like so anything Spider Gwen and Art Germ, it's like it just people light it on fire, just take it home. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Just go.
Yeah, actually, I thought I was actually looking for some Art Germ books. I thought I had a couple floating around in this box, and I must have looked somewhere else.
Surprise, he's hiding.
Yeah, right.
So while you're digging for your Art Germ, well, I said I had some DC, but you know what? I'm going to go right behind the DC.
Oh, hold on. Here we go. I know we talked about this for a second. DC Universe.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
There we go. Supergirl number 1.
I like that with that variant. Yeah.
Universe variant. Very cool book.
And what does that go for?
Not that much. This one's $15. It's probably about a fine, somewhere around there. So kind of affordable, cool little variant here.
Yeah, for your variant collectors, man. Yep. And those were, I believe, the DC Universe variants, guys, were pack-ins. If a comic has mold on it, would it be called an Art Germ? Faster, Mike. Oh man! So your DC Universe variants, they came in pack-ins, guys. They a bunch of random issues. Some of them are harder to find, and there are a couple keys. I think the biggest key in that DC Universe set is going to be your Superboy. What is it? 9, the first King Shark. What issue is that, team?
Yep, it's 9 or 10, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's 9. It's one of those, and that is going to be about $100 book. Yeah, just because it's a key book, right? King Shark, let's go.
Yep, and the and Superman, Man of Steel 18 too. The Doomsday, that's about $100.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then the Funeral Friend, the other one, Magic Fingers. The guys, while he's over there doing that, I'm going to talk about something else that I really enjoy. Nightmare on Elm Street. I am not much of a horror guy, but Freddy Krueger takes the cake for me. These Wildstorm Nightmare on Elm Street books were lower print runs. Again, some of these were mixed, mangled, not really that too many people cared. I have 2 copies of number 2. They're going to go $10 a piece. Beautiful Freddy Krueger cover, guys. 1, 2, Jeffrey's coming for you. 3, 4, Dom's at the door.
I am.
And there it is, guys. This one is really awesome. Issue number 3. Classic Freddy hand from the toilet. Classic hand from the toilet.
There we go.
That's good.
So I actually found quite a few art germs. So we have a Dark Knights Death Metal number 1 art germ. Return of the Valkyries variant number 1. We have a Dark Knights Death Metal number 3 number 1.
A little Supergirl action.
Yeah, little Fantastic Four 25. Doctor Doom, very cool. Everyone loves Doctor Doom. We got some Spider Woman. And then Mera. This is the very like a foily kind of reflective cover. I don't know if you can really see it.
I see that reflection. I like foily goodness.
Yeah, foily goodness. So anywhere from $5 to $20, depending on the issue. And I probably have some more floating around. We got lots of nice art germ stuff.
Awesome, guys. If you need an art germ, you want to catch a cold, fill out the form, claim a book, shout it out. If you're not sure what we have, we do have a lot. Oh, yes. Yes, you know what, Dom? Talk to him for a second. I'm going to go dig him out in the back.
Excellent. So we do have some Walking Dead. I think I probably have some graded issues floating around as well. Are you looking for slabbed issues or raws? Because I think we probably have some nice Walking Dead stuff floating around. And then in the meantime, while Jess looks for that, I might as well show everyone this. Venom number 3, first appearance of Null. This is the 3rd print, though. So yes, I know the grade's not fantastic. 8.5 is the lower grade for a modern. But a very, very hard to find printing of a very desirable book now, Venom number 3. 2018. So first appearance of Null, Miles Morales appearance, really, really cool book that you don't see very much. This is 8.5, and it is $100. So there we go. So we got that, and what else do we have that I was going to show off? We might as well show this off. So we have what is considered the 2nd or 3rd appearance of Gambit. X-Men Annual 14, 90 white pages. Very cool book. Affordable, $65 for 90, already graded, white pages, good wrap. Super cool book.
Okay, Mills, what'd you say? 1 through 7?
I believe that is what he said.
Well, I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 6, 9, 8, 9, 6, 9, 8.
There you go.
And I have a little bit more than that. 34 and 39. Message me on those. Do I have a number 2? I have to check. Okay, well, my number 6 right here, slab 96. I have 250 on that. I have a number 8 here. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, number 5. Jeez, I can't even read here, Mills. Number 5, 9.8. I'm at 300 here. I got a number 6, 9.6, 150. I got a number 7, 9.8, 150. So that would be 3, 6, 850 here, Mills. Hey, Dom, let's play a game. I got 850 in my hand.
Sure.
Give me a best Mills price for 4 slabs.
Those are good books. The Walking Dead stuff is pretty difficult to find. I don't get a lot of it in collections, especially in high grade.
Nobody cared too much when it was happening at first. And then you had the hype train, some lower prints.
Everyone saved it.
Issue number 1, you had 2 different printings, the white box and the black box. You don't see it anymore. No, you don't. That's the thing. A lot of people that were collecting it for a while kind of just held on to it, right? Because the thing is, when you kill off, let's just say, the governor, right? You can't bring him back. This isn't Marvel, right? It's like they whack Shane in whatever season. He's not coming back, right? They're not going to retcon it. You can't do that. So it's kind of tough when you're dealing with zombies. With that being said, this story was pretty gruesome, difficult at times, and the whole Governor Michonne arc. And I don't know if you read the story. They strayed from that in the show, understandably so, because this was a little bit wild. So
the whole series really set a precedent for what you can do as far as the TV adaptation goes. Really, it was one of the first crazy mainstream comic books that was translated into a television show. So it got just an unbelievable amount of attention, and that kind of still continued. I mean, heck, I still sell signed Walking Dead cards on eBay consistently. I got a large collection that had just a bunch of Walking Dead stuff. The first Walking Dead stuff I've gotten since the hype of the show, mind you, years and years and years later.
Yeah.
And the cards sell, the books sell, and the Walking Dead stuff there's a really hardcore collector base out there for it. Now, having said all of that, those 4 books, if you bought all 4, I would take $100 off the price.
There you go. So we're at 3, 6, 850, 750.
Yep.
Shipping is already included, Mills.
Yep.
Right. We got that other one there. So 750, high grades, 9698.
Yep.
That is 4 out of the 7 issues that you need. You may or may not have some more. This is all I have right now, currently, but I can go digging at another time. But I won't have duplicates of these, that's for sure.
No, we definitely only have single issues of those. I might have some more raw stuff as well. Probably not in those super early issues, but if you're interested, I can definitely go take a peek if we have some other raw stuff. But like I said, I don't get a lot of Walking Dead stuff, and right now is probably a great time to buy it. I mean, compared to what prices were, they are probably as cheap as they're going to get. I think I really don't see them getting much cheaper from here. It's just they're so hard to find, and the collector base is still so avidly purchasing.
Yep. And are we still getting a movie? They're supposed to be doing like some Walking Dead movie too.
I mean,
right?
I don't think Walking Dead's ever gonna die. I really don't. I mean, it's just.
I mean, look, you're talking zombies, right? Zombies, horror, like it's not.
It's such a valuable franchise.
Sure. Good. Mills, we try to hook you up, man. You've been super loyal on my channel, and again, Dom's always gonna try to do the right thing, so we appreciate you. Hey, shout out to Gem Mint, man. Guys, a couple weeks ago, Alex and I did a show with Gem Mint, and it was fantastic.
Nice.
The crowd over there on his channel, outrageous. We're going to be doing something again towards the end of January. I got to get the dates for you guys, but we'll start sharing that too. So shout out to Gem Mint. If you guys haven't, head over to his page. Subscribe, please. Great content over there. There's a morning show, covers omnibuses. Got a nice little arcade there. I can get behind anybody who's got an arcade in their house.
Awesome. Love it. Here, let me take a look for some raws real quick.
Yeah, so while Dom's doing that, guys, I'm just going to show off, since I have this box of slabs here, just some stuff that we got going on. I love this cover, right? X-Men 137. This is a higher grade copy. This is a newsstand, right? A little bit of a thicker. Let's see if we can get that down there. You can't really see. What am I trying to show you? I can see it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is a thicker book in terms of like the way that they bound it. So to get a 9.8 on that, in my opinion, a little bit tougher. It does unfortunately move around a little bit in the case, but I have 600 on that, guys, or best offer. Right, and again, anything over $100 is going to be shipping included. So please feel free to. That's right. To fire away. I gotta have that big CGC cape, man. That's it. I need that square bound. It's gotta be glued. Oh my God. All right, let's see what else we got. These are awesome. 9-2. These guys are graded. The Warriors. This is cool because what a lot of people don't know is that the first 2 issues were produced by the Dable brothers, and then all of a sudden Dynamite took this over. That was lower print for sure. This is $150, guys. If you want something wild, I have a Warriors #1 that's double signed by some of the cast members. You're not going to get that anymore. That's about a $600, I think, or $800 book. Super expensive, but equally as cool. And then on the back end here, we have a 9-4. What's crazy is this. I had a VG copy, like a 5.0, so like a VG Vujfun is what I think I call them, Vujfuns. And I sold that raw copy, dude. $60.
Nice.
$60. 9.4 is a $150 book.
Yep.
Super low print, classic movie. Iconic movie, right? It's a cult classic.
Absolutely.
And the Warriors, right? It's just like, there it is, guys. So this is a Diamond Previews edition. I have $150 on each of these. If you wanted to take them both, I would do $275. That's shipping included. The Warriors, like the movie. Dude, amazing. Amazing. Were you able to find any Walking Dead over there, sir?
I was actually able to find some Walking Dead. I haven't even priced it yet, but we have issue 6, we have issue 7, and and we have issue 8.
But damn, Mills, come on, man, let's go.
6, 7, and 8. There we go. I haven't priced them yet, but they are all very nice.
Okay, so this is the game plan. While we have Mills here, and this way everybody knows how we operate. I'm gonna say my 9.8 price, and then you're gonna go higher. So he has to buy my 9.98.
Definitely 6, 7. Cool.
Yeah, if you want to price those out, I can go ahead and show some more stuff. Whatever you want to do.
I will do that. Let me just grab. They're in top loaders, wrapped in more plastic, wrapped in more plastic. So they take like.
Oh, this was a good one.
Yeah, it's like they're so securely fastened. It's unbelievable.
We call this the Inception collection, guys.
Yeah, literally, it's like 4 layers of plastic to get to the actual book.
That's it. The plastic and the plastic and the plastic.
Let me price these real quick for you, Mills.
Okay, so Dom's gonna price that up. I'm just gonna flash, guys, some key books that we have going on here. And if there's anything that you see behind me, please fire away. I have a ton of Scotties. We have some assorted Hulk books. I got a nice little First Silver Sable 9.4 slab. Cheap. I say cheap, but $65. It's affordable, guys. $65 for a book. This raw copy of that book is about a $30 book. First Silver Sable in that condition. That's what we price them at. $65 for a graded copy. Great price. So if you're into that, or you want to just start collecting it, they display nice. And this is an amazing Spider-Man cover. But let's get to some keys while he's working on those for Mills. Guys, new Teen Titans #2. First appearance of Deathstroke. This book has not been pressed and or cleaned. Okay? This is an 8.5. That's a VF plus. $125. That is shipping included. If you're interested, fill out the claim form. Be very specific. Say new Teen Titans #2. Stay the price. We'll take care of the rest, guys. So there you got one. Let's slide these Frizzens over, and let's make some space for some keys. We'll put that one right there. Okay. Up behind that, guys. You know what? We're going to load this baby up with a lot of good ones while Dom's going. Up behind that, I have my higher grade copy. This is Batman 423. That is an iconic McFarlane cover. Again, right there where my finger is, guys. A lot of people know, a lot of people don't know. He missed that. He said he forgot to color that in. Boom, boom, boom. Iconic. 200. Have fun. Let's get some of these away here. Let's start digging. 4. Where was my other one? Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Not too crazy price-wise, but still a key, guys, is the first appearance of John Walker as the super agent. Thunderbolt is coming back. I don't know if you saw Falcon and the Winter Soldier. There you go, John Walker. This is a fine VF. That's a 7.0 FNVF 7.0. And then you have your 25th anniversary border cover. So there you go, guys. Captain America, John Walker, border cover, $10. Put that there. Here you go, a higher grade. This is a 9092. First full Gambit. First full Gambit, 266 direct. That is, $125 shipping included, guys. Let's get some of these. Let's go. All right. High grade, nice wrap. Dom and I were talking about this before. This is a book that commonly is wrapped wrong. That's pretty straight. Usually see a little bit of that like brownish from the back that folds over. This is a 9496, guys. None of these books have been pressed and or cleaned. $100. First full Carnage, $100. Ooh, I like this one. This is a little bit of a lower grade key Silver Age book, guys. This is the second appearance of Black Widow, I believe. Or no, I'm sorry, new costume. New costume. I don't want to lie to you guys. 3.0 on that. Look at that. 25. I'm on the wrong side. $25. Tales of Suspense, 64. Again, lower grade 3.0, but for the price point, guys, early Black Widow, A new costume. Look at that. She looks like a drone. First appearance of the Black Widow drone. Boom. Oh, man. This is one of my favorites. Little origin of my boy, Captain America. Another lower grade book, guys. I have $35 on that. That's a 3-0. And on that point, I'll take this dad joke. We'll let Dom price this out. Incoming dad joke. What is the most popular carol in the psych ward?
Oof. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What is it?
What is it?
Do you hear what I hear?
I like that one. That's pretty good.
That's good.
All
We'll
right,
see you guys in a minute.
We'll see you in a sec.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. That'd be really great. Thanks.
Ask your local comic shop to add Battle Quest comics to your pull list today. Hey, did you know that you're invited to an art gala? No, I mean the fun kind. It's Sketch Up with Mog and Mel.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks again for joining us.
Featured guests talk about their new projects.
So it takes place in this fantasy world where the world has kind of lost its stories.
And life as an artist.
The hope was that you could make some amount of money when you exited art school.
While the ever-changing artist panel draws new works live in front of your eyes.
Oh, I like that. Working on this
And
shadow.
sexy. Sex, dude.
You still got a little bit of time.
Ooh, Phil, that's dope, dude.
Sketch Up with Mog and Mel. Thursday nights. Part of the experience.
think, Dom, I'm finally figuring out when the screen fades and I'm getting a rhythm, guys. Welcome back. I am Jeff. This is Dom. Happy Thursday. We're here in the experience, 8 to 10, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If there's anything that you see throughout the course of the show, or if you go back and rewatch this, please do us a favor, claim. Guys, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Please leave a comment. It helps out the algorithm in the channel immensely. With that being said, Dom, we had some Walking Deads.
We did.
You get to price them out for Mills?
It was difficult getting them out, but I did get them out indeed. Surprisingly, not near mint. I thought they were going, with the amount of packaging that was around them, I really thought they were going to be like near mint plus. But they're not, unfortunately. But yeah, what are you going to do? So the issue number
real quick, before you give them the price, does all of that original packaging come with the purchase if you were to make that?
I will definitely put them in top loaders for sure.
Yes. Well, not the top. I want the wrapping that everything was in.
I don't think that was original. I think that was aftermarket, third-party.
Aftermarket layers and layers. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Third-party packaging. Anyways, Issue 6, I have it at about a VF plus. A little bit of wear on the staples, corners, relatively sharp. There's a tiny little color breakdown there, a little bit rounded on the bottom. About a VF plus. I have this at 65. Issue number 7 is a little bit nicer. Realistically, just a very minor bit of corner blunting. I have it at a VF slash near mint. I have this at 55, so that would bring the total to $120 for the pair. If you buy them both, I will do 110, and that includes free shipping.
Now, did you have an 8 or sorry? What was it 6?
I did have an 8. He said he was just interested in 6 and 7.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
We do have 8 as well. In addition, we have 27. We've got a.
He's got a clan. Oh, look at that.
We got a 61. We got a
Milton said there was another issue he was looking for.
9.
Dom, do you have a
100, 100, 100, 115, 150?
Do you have a 34 and a 39?
Those are the only ones that I saw. It's possible that they're in a different box that I haven't gotten to yet.
Okay, Mills, do me a favor. With the other books that you claimed the previous show on the rewatch, shoot me those Walking Dead issues that you were not able to fill tonight. There is a box in the back that might have some Walking Deads that just unfortunately not going to be able to get to that right now.
Correct. Yeah. All right, Mel, so you're going to claim these. I will put them to the side for you, and then when I see Jeff, I'll hand them off, and we'll get you all of your stuff ASAP as possible.
Awesome. And just make sure we fill that out on a claim form for us. This way we know. Just write Walking Dead. What is it? 6 and 7?
6 and 7, yeah.
6 and 7 at that price. And Dom and I will figure that out. Awesome. All right, so you were figuring out some Walking Dead stuff. I was going over and pulling out some keys. So we showed you everything here on the bottom. Keys. So I feel like also filled it out. Should I refill? No, we'll figure it out then. If you filled it out, that's fine. Dom and I will handle that. This one's cool, guys. Again, affordable keys, right? Keys, in my opinion, first appearance. Or something that changes the trajectory of said character, right? Like a Death of Gwen Stacy key book. First appearance. This is the first appearance of White Tiger. That's a 6065. Spectacular Spider-Man number 9. Got it, Mills. Then we're good. Then we're perfect. This is again 6065. Has not been pressed and or clean. $20. Affordable claim, guys. Affordable key. We'll throw that there.
There we go.
I'll show 2 more real quick, X-Men, and then we'll let Dom flash some stuff on the wall here.
Sure.
So, guys, this is one of my favorite books, probably because, thank you, Mills. We appreciate that.
Appreciate it, Mills.
The first splash page, when you open it up, is hands down one of the most iconic X-Men pages ever. The Silvestri art of the first Sinister with the teeth. Yep. I'm getting goosebumps. If you can see this,
awesome.
Look at that. That's wild. So perfect. This guy's VF minus. This was a book that fluctuated in price, highs of like $75, $60, $75 in this. I'm at $30. Great book, great cover. Havoc, Wolverine, Sinister, must have for your X-Men collectors.
Yep.
Right on top there. And then my X-Men book and when to tag Dom in.
Yeah.
Classic 90s, the Jim Lee X-Men.
Omega Red.
This one has, see now, you got to go back because I feel like there's a page in here and it just compare. I'll get to it. Bit on that. This is going to be $20.
Yeah,
$20. It's a 9.0, guys. 9.0.
They sell for $20 all day, every day.
Easy. Oh, hold on. Not like as close, but like the first, right? Pretty gnarly. But the best part about this, they're playing basketball. Right? Look at that. You think Gambit was gonna throw it down? He's like, I don't care who's on the team, guys, girls. I'm slammed on everybody. 0 S's given. $20. Omega Red. What do you got over there, sir?
Excellent. I got a pile of books, Jeff. An absolute pile.
Tom, fire away. Let's spend the next couple just fire away. And
Fire
I'll
away.
commentate.
All
Let's
right.
go.
First up, Defenders #1.
Mm.
If you collect comics, you have to have a Defenders #1. Classic team up. I personally like the Netflix show. I thought it was good. I enjoyed the Defenders. I like Luke Cage. I like Iron Man. I like or Iron Fist. I like them all.
Okay. What do you got price wise on that book?
$40, affordable.
$40 for Defenders #1.
Affordable. Yeah, lower grade,
Yeah.
but we have here we go. Marvel superheroes.
Oh, Squirrel Girl.
Special. A playable character in Marvel Rivals.
There it is.
Not as
Okay.
popular as Jeff the Land Shark. However, still a great book. First appearance of Squirrel Girl. Had to throw it in there for the Marvel Rivals nod.
But don't sleep, man. Don't sleep.
Don't
That's
sleep
a
with
really
Squirrel
good
Girl.
book.
Yep.
That's a really good book.
It is.
At the peak of that, I was selling that book for about $60 to $80. Easy,
Yep.
man.
Absolutely.
Easy. Square bound.
We're looking at a fine plus very fine $40. So
Oh yeah, dude, amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
absolutely.
That's those specials were square bound.
Very hard
Again,
to find.
a lot of damage.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, agreed. We want to see Squirrel Girl in the MCU.
Yeah. Oh,
Absolutely.
1000. Oh, absolutely. Next up, one of the all-time classic books right here. Frank Miller Wolverine, first issue. This is the talking about books that have absolutely blown up in value. The Frank Miller miniseries. I sold a miniseries earlier this year for $250 raw.
Ready for this real fast. So when I first started working at the previous spot, we used to do mystery boxes, and we probably had about 500 copies of that book that we could not sell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, listen to the words I'm saying. We could not sell that #1. That was the book in the mystery box, and then they just blew up. I'm like, where'd all those copies go?
Yeah.
And my buddy looks at me and goes, that's the book that they told us to put in the mystery box.
Yeah. Yeah, you gave away $250,000 worth of Miller Wolverines. No, but so this is a great book. This is probably about a VG, $50. This is as cheap as you're ever going to get one. You will not get one for less than $50.
Yeah.
You just
Dude, in low grade, that complete set's going to be about $100 to $150.
At least.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because the other you still at like $20 a book.
Yeah. Next up, we have beautiful Moon Knight #1, purple cover.
Oh, something got claimed. Mills, which one got claimed? Wolverine?
Wolverine or Squirrel Girl? Probably will. If I had to guess, I'd say Wolverine, but
Mills doesn't strike me as a squirrely kind of girl.
You never know. You never know. Wolverine. All right, we'll add it to the pile.
Got it.
Appreciate it.
Nice claim, Mills. Nice claim.
That is a good one.
All right, so you were talking about the Moon Knight. One of my favorite colors.
#1. Absolutely.
I love the purple.
I think either I have it here or you have it. We have a Werewolf by Night 32 as well.
I have that one. Yeah, that's in the back.
Yep. I think we have a 6.0, 6.5, 7.0, somewhere in that range.
Something like that. If anybody's interested, I can get that.
Yeah,
And maybe next week, Dom, we do an old slab show, see how people feel about that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, we can give it a shot.
Try something.
But, anyway, so first Unlimited Moon Knight series, Moon Knight #1. Really, such a cool character, right? Everyone loves Moon Knight. Beautiful purple cover. This is a pretty nice copy. I'd say it's probably about a very fine, somewhere around there. $45 for a VF copy. Another book that has done very well recently. Very, very well.
And again, the newsstand. So.
Yep. Very important. Very important. Next up, we have a Daredevil 131. Yes. First Bullseye. Such a cool book. Also surprisingly expensive in low grade. $125 for this copy. But VG Plus does have the Marvel Value stamp. It is, I would imagine that at some point this book is going to be very, very, very expensive. Even more so.
Yeah. Well, okay, so you have your Born Again.
Yep.
I'm sorry, there's no ghosts in the building. There are no ghosts in the building. And I've been here later, so this is not. But I don't know if this turns into like the Shining Hotel. But if I see Nick start whacking through the door with an axe, we're like, let me in. We're out quick. But that's okay. So Daredevil Born Again, Bullseye, right?
Yep.
Series 2, Kevin Smith does a lot of damage, takes down a lot of people. If we go down that route, check back into this book because this is his first appearance as this iteration.
Correct. Absolutely. Great book. One of my all-time favorites. I believe I owned a 9.8 copy of these at a long time ago at one point in
wow.
time. That was a mistake selling that one, but you never know. You know what's going to happen.
That's tough, a 9.8 of that book.
Yes, it is. Next
That's
up.
real tough.
Next
Oh, wait. Here we go. And since you got that, let me just show this one.
Oh, there we go.
The other bullseye,
Yes,
guys. This is the
yes,
first appearance
yes.
of the other bullseye.
Yep.
What are the
Absolutely.
chances? Two guys who can hit the bullseye.
Absolutely. And then next up, we have Adventure into Fear number 19. Familiar with this one?
I am. What is up, TN Comedy? I am familiar. That is the first appearance of everyone's favorite Howard the Duck.
That is absolutely correct. Howard the Duck.
Fun fact. Ready, guys?
Fun fact.
Howard the Duck was the first movie that I ever watched with my wife. I fell asleep, and I'm not allowed to pick out a movie to this day, 13 years later.
Wow.
Buy this book.
That was a lasting impression.
Oh, I'm banned. I'm banned from movie page. I was like, Howard the Duck. This is the first movie in the MCU.
Yeah.
Never again.
No.
What's the grade on that? What's the price on that?
This is a fine to fine plus. We have it at $80, which is a very competitive price for this book.
Oh, yeah. 6065. Howard the Duck, guys. A cult classic character. You guys seen him pop up in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, voiced by, I believe, Seth Green. He also popped up on the What If for a little bit. Awesome book right there. You got your man thing right there on the cover.
Very cool book. Love it.
And just for the record, it's Fear. It's not Adventures into Fear, guys.
Yeah.
Fear. It always gets me too, I know.
Yeah, I know. What else do we got here?
Horrible movie. Mills, we're going to have to add $30 more to your invoice just for talking to us like that.
Yeah. Next up, I'm going to grab a couple books off the wall.
Yeah, fire away, man.
We're going to grab...
I'm enjoying the commentary on your books here.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So I showed these on the last show. I haven't done anything with them, but now they're here again. So the 3 black suits, all in the same place at the same time.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very cool set of books. Marvel Team Up 141, Secret Wars 8, and Amazing Spider-Man 252 in varying conditions. The Team Up is $40. The Secret Wars is $125, and the Spider-Man or Amazing Spider-Man is $150. They're all nice books. Really, really good condition on them if anyone is interested. I don't ever have all 3 of these at the same time, ever. Never. This is the first time I've had all 3, and I don't even remember how long. So get them before they're gone, because as soon as I post these on Instagram, online, anywhere, staple a picture to a telephone pole with my phone number, they will be gone. So if you want to
I'm surprised that no one's claimed those. Those are books that you need in your collection if you collect Spider-Man. You need those books in your collection if you collect key Spider-Man comics, anything black suit related. The only one I think you might be missing is like the Web one, and then your Spider-Man 300. Is that?
We have a 300. I got a 300 in the box. So I know it's a 90300.
Take back my previous statement. TN Comedy. I don't have any classic Men in Black. I did, but they went quick. Those are tough. I'm talking back when we were at Fat Jack's helping out. We found a couple.
Yeah, I might have 1 or 2 like stashed away in a book or in a box, but it's nothing I could pull out, unfortunately. Not a lot of Men in Black stuff.
Those first stuff.
A lot of that books I would put in that category are just hard to find, to be honest. A lot of your like movie adaptations. Jeff, I know how you had some Warrior stuff earlier, but a lot of the movie adaptation comic books are crazy low print runs. There are just not a lot of them out there, unfortunately. And even some of the more popular characters, like there's, Blade, for instance. There's not a lot of Blade comic books out there.
Dude, that second series is really expensive. Only 10 issues. I actually, that's funny that you say that, because I went digging up before, and I pulled out one of the later issues. I remember the last time I put this set together, it sold for about $150 for me.
Yep.
And it's Blade the Vampire Hunter. Yep. And that 90s run. I don't have a black cat. Do you have a black cat?
Probably. I can't imagine.
Don't.
If I do, it'll be graded. It's definitely graded if I do.
How about Shadow Man 20 Acclaim series, the 97 run? TN, that is a random shout. Yeah.
It's a deep cut.
Deep cut.
Huh.
I don't. You might have something there, but what I would recommend, TN, do me a favor. Fill out the form that's pinned here and put in the request of the book that you're looking for. I get a copy of it. Dom gets a copy of it, and we can dig for you because, unfortunately, we're only able to bring a fraction of the inventory that we both are able to access to the show for the 2 hours. So that's kind of where we're at on that.
Yeah, I mean, I have quite literally an entire shelf full of very independent indie kind of stuff. So I imagine there's probably one in there. I mean, it's 10 years of me buying independent stuff and not doing anything with it. So it's
probably, I like those. I like going through those boxes.
Yeah. There's
I found go through those boxes, Dom. We found like there was some Tomb Raider stuff.
We found Danger Girl Campbell variant, the Danger Girl cliffhanger. We found some good. There's some good stuff that we found in those boxes.
So it's a lot of those artists that we're into now have gotten some of the starts there, right? And again, like we were talking about with the IDW stuff, and even some of the prisons behind me. That's their earlier start. There's not too many people like, oh, I'm collecting Red Sonja, Dynamite, and then okay, well now you got to go back and backtrack it, right? Because there's certain. We work in a niche market, right, where collectibles in itself. Now you're talking about specific characters that only appeal to certain individuals. Now it's like, okay, well, couple that with an artist on an earlier print, book. And how many copies did they actually print of that? So it's like some of that J. Scott Campbell stuff. J. Scott Campbell did Dark Horse Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. Yep. I know that. I think Gen 13 was his first work, I believe.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of obscure stuff, like even as far as Marvel goes, like Frank Miller's first artwork, I think, is John Carter 18. Which is
something random,
random issue, but there you go. Frank Miller's, one of the best storytellers ever. And his first book's John Carter 18.
The Mask first runs are tough to come by. The Mask is in Jim Carrey mask.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I know that run is difficult. I have a couple of them somewhere. I definitely have.
Yeah, I like that Joker mask crossover. That was fun. That was fun. That was a cool series.
There are some good crossovers. There's some good Scooby-Doo crossovers too. Yeah,
I would cross over Scooby-Doo. I can hang out with them, solve some mysteries, man. I got that. What it takes.
Exactly.
But TN, I want to talk about something real quick before we're getting ready to wrap up. And Dom, feel free to show any book you like. So TN had requested some Men in Black books, and what I thought was really cool was those Men in Black series are drastically different from the movies. I don't know if people know that. If they obviously it's the same name, same concept with like aliens and stuff like that.
These are tough. Jurassic Parks.
Oh yeah, dude, that's Walt Simonson, George Perez.
Sealed with the cards. These are tough too.
Yep, and the issue number 1 has it limited to 5,000 or 7,500.
Yeah, there's like a gold. There's like a gold one, right?
Yeah, and dude, I had that marked in my box for $1, and then I pulled it, got it 9.8. I sold it for $500.
I believe it.
Crazy, yeah. So we'll wrap on some, I guess, some Men in Black and whatever Dom's flashing there. If you guys see anything, please make sure you're filling out the claim form. Like, subscribe.
Crossover.
Please. Oh, that's a good crossover.
Yep.
That's a good crossover.
One of the better crossovers.
Like, subscribe, guys. Leave a comment, please. It goes a long, long way in helping us out, grow this channel. After this is over here, you want to make sure
some early
like and subscribe. I had something to show you, but it disappeared.
Witchblade Tomb Raider convention exclusive. Nice crossover. There you go, Spider-Man, Batman. That's a good book. I sell those for $40 all day, every day on eBay. As soon as you list it, it sells.
It's crazy.
Yep.
So not it's the same agents. If my memory serves me correctly, Tommy Lee Jones. Who's that? K.
Yeah.
He's brutal. Like he doesn't hesitate to kill a person and/or an alien or a monster. To him, it's linear. Like he's just gonna slay you. and it doesn't matter. So drastically different than the book. But I feel like that's what happens when you adapt something like that. Although I would like to see Will Smith slap a monster. That ships might have sailed already. But yeah, check that out. I've never seen the Scooby-Doo Supernatural episode. Were they cartoons or was Scooby live action? Curious. All righty, guys. So they were cartoons. That's all right. Mills, we got your claims. Shoot us a message on Instagram for the other issues. I'm sure Dom and myself can figure that out. I think we got a nice little pool of Walking Dead that we can figure out what you're missing. Just hard to access now. As always, Dom, thank you for joining me, man. I appreciate you. I love hanging out with you. Final dad joke. Hold on. Let's see this. If you have a snowball in your left hand and one in the right hand, what do you have?
I don't know if I can say it out loud.
Yeah, right. Frosty's full of tension. Oh my God.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Thank you for hanging out, man.
Anytime.
Guys, if you don't know, again, Dom has been in this business for over 10 years, very fluent in comic books, video games, cards, action figures, all sorts of collectibles, not just limited to that. Vinyls, cards.
I know a little about a lot, is what I like to say.
So please do me a favor. Head over to his Instagram, Dominator_collectibles. Right.
All sorts of collectibles just floating around.
Everything. His home is a treasure trove of goodness, guys. Every time we get a chance to go there, there's always something else that unfortunately I tried not to go home with, but it's tough when we live in this collector's world. So again, Dom, thank you for always hanging out with us and just letting us in and just sharing this, not just with us, but with everybody here. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Also, super more important, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you and the family, Mom, Dad, the missus, and Mace, my man. You guys are family, so I appreciate you and love you guys.
Yeah,
and
likewise.
Everybody here hanging out. Thursdays, 8 to 10. Next couple weeks, Dom, myself. This is the team up that I know I love, and this is what we want to bring to everybody. Great books, great prices, as Mills took advantage of. Don't miss your opportunity, guys. This is going to be the show that you want to catch every week. All right. Moving forward, if there's something that you see, please say something on the rewatch. State your claim. Shout it out. Make sure you leave a comment again. That helps the algorithm. And it's not just us on this channel. There's a whole slew of sellers and content creators that are bringing the best books, the best creators, content, everything. And tomorrow night's art show, just do it. That's been my Achilles heel the last couple. So guys, thank you. Dom, you got anything else to add, brother?
No, that's it. Just happy holidays. Thanks everyone for hanging out. It was a good time, and we'll see you next week.
That's it, guys. Download your Marvel Rivals so you can hang out with us.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll be well, guys. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Much love. We'll see you soon. Peace.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.